chain industry is ever changing, mostly due to the change in demand and supply and customers wanting everything as fast as possible. The changes in this industry are what's going to drive the changes in the world. Warehousing is the industry with a futuristic outlook. It might be the only industry booming and the only sectors hired on a large scale at this moment. So why do a course in warehousing? When most companies are downsizing, warehousing may be the only industry who's actually advertising for hundreds and hundreds of vacancies. Now, what's the reason? Why are warehouses suddenly hiring so many employees worldwide? Now, warehouses have seen an increase in demand owing to increase in logistical activities from e-commerce sites, and big companies are constantly looking to hire more and more employees in the warehousing market, especially because the demand is so high currently compared to the supply already available in the market. A recent study by the MHI Industrial Report states that the Internet of Things has already reached warehouses, with 80% of the warehouses already using the Internet of Things. Have you noticed when you walk down the aisles in Carrefour, you see a Wi-Fi enabled sign? Have a look the next time you're in your supermarket. Is it Wi-Fi enabled? Are they already using the Internet of Things in your grocery store? 73% of these warehouses use wearable and mobile technology. Have you not signed on the power pad mobile phone of your Amazon delivery worker? That's mobile technology used to acknowledge your shipment. 75% of the warehouses worldwide are thinking of adopting automation. But all of them said they faced one problem. 90% of the respondents replied that there was an education and wisdom gap in hiring for the warehouses. So I'm here to help you fill that 90% gap and get your foot in the door to begin your career in supply chain management right from the warehouse near you. Warehousing is one of the only industries showing double-digit growth, even despite the pandemic or slowdown. The growth in warehousing and storage market is due to the rise in trade in emerging economies, China, India, Malaysia, South Africa, Brazil, and Russia, mostly due to the increase in e-commerce, rise in production, increased customer demand, and demand for consumers and durable goods. And not to mention with the pandemic and everyone moving to e-commerce and online shopping, with social distancing being the norm of the day, warehousing has seen a significant, much more than the anticipated growth for 2020. Warehousing has seen a much larger boom in both usage as well as job opportunities. Warehousing and storage markets are estimated to reach a revenue of nearly 646 billion by the year 2022. Now that's a huge amount. That's almost 10% extra than what it is now. Now, who are the main players in warehousing? Which companies are recruiting? Who are the biggest names in warehousing worldwide? Well, just to name the top few, the major players in global warehousing and storage market are DHL, APL, Mitsubishi Logistics, Kune Nagal, Dasher, DB Shankar, and many more to add to that list. Let's see what's in the news. So warehouses have changed over the years from the static storage units that they used to be to dynamic warehouses such as distribution centers. Owing to everybody moving to online sales and e-commerce, door-to-door delivery systems, the need for warehouse management systems, inventory control, and door deliveries have seen such a tremendous spike in demand in the last few months. And this growth is not just because of the pandemic. It is part of the predicted growth and will only double, if not triple, by the year 2025. So we are looking at companies making large investments in warehouses, buying up warehouse space, upgrading their warehouses with best-in-class automation to ensure that they have the technology to cater to the sudden customer demand. We are now catering not just to the baby boomers or Generation Y, but the millennials now have buying power. They're all in their 20s, just beginning up their career, and they're demanding, they want everything the next day, and that demand from this huge population of millennials is what is going to drive the market. So all you have to do now is to adapt to this new way of the new normal, and warehousing is one of the industries that are evolving itself day by day, and this evolution is here to stay. This course on warehousing is designed to help you. Are you looking to change careers and you're looking for a job, maybe a part-time job or a full-time job, and you know a warehouse near you is hiring? But you're wondering, I don't know anything about distribution centers or warehouses. What do they do in there? What are their processes? What equipment do they use? But instead of assuming what's going on in the warehouse, let me give you an introduction to warehouse activities, what your day would be like if you were a warehouse employee, and how you could grow your career in supply chain by starting at the warehouse. So if you are ready to take your next step into a career in logistics and supply chain management, why not consider joining at the warehouse near you? It could be fun, it could be exciting, and to a logistician like me, a warehouse is Disneyland.